Thanks to modern technology and air travel, our world is a lot smaller. And as you travel, you exchange your money for another currency, which results in a difference in value. How can there be such a difference in value between one currency and another? And is it possible to profit from the difference? Hi, I'm James, and I'd like you to join me as we discover trading. Today we're talking about probably the most traded currency pair in the Forex market, which is the Euro versus the USD. We hope by the end of this video you will have a better understanding of what to look for when you look to trade this currency pair. So first question is, what makes the difference in value between this currency compared to this one? The answer often is it is the strength or perceived strength of that country's economy which that banknote represents. So why is the euro dollar so popular with traders? Europe and the United States are the two largest economies in the world. And though the USD remains the world's #1 reserve currency, Euro's dramatic rise to prominence has made it the world's second most common reserve currency. So what do you need to be aware of when trading this pair? First, it's a good idea to learn the time periods that can affect this pair. Though the euro dollar can be traded 24 hours a day, Monday to Friday, it's best to be aware of the two busiest sessions, the London session and the New York session. Now London opens from 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now this is the world's largest FX centre, bringing in a massive volumes to the market. Then the crossover happens when New York opens for business at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which may cause a lot of volatility. When London closes at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the activity starts to drop as volumes decrease. In fact, the average pip movement per trading session for the euro dollar is as follows. For the New York session, 92 pips, 76 pips during the Tokyo session, and 114 pips in the London session. Now, as we said, Europe and the United States are the two largest economies in the world, so it is a good idea, therefore, to be aware of interest rate disparities between the European Central Bank, ECB, and the US Central Bank, the Fed, as it can bring movement to this pair. If you have intervention from one of the central banks, it can weaken the related currency against the other. As we have also said, it's often dependent on the perceived strength of those countries' economy. In the case of the Eurozone, the bloc economy. So it is a good idea to be aware of relevant events occurring to the 16 countries which make up the Eurozone, such as events which have occurred recently in Greece and Italy. When it comes to the Eurozone, it is important to keep an eye on the following economic indicators coming out from Germany, as Germany is the biggest economy in Europe. Real GDP, industrial production, unemployment rates, and the ZEW indicator of economic sentiment. At the same time, you need, of course, to be aware of the economic indicators being released from the United States, all of which can be found on the financial calendar. Be aware that unlike the USD, which is known as a safe haven, the euro is seen as a riskier asset, so you need to assess if the market sentiment is indeed risk on or risk off. Because of this, you also may notice the euro dollar is correlated in a negative way to the dollar Swiss franc, as the Swiss franc is known as another safe haven, while its relationship to the pound dollar is one of a positive manner.